Simulation Theory 1. Dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi greet you again, and I bet we have another interesting topic for you all as humankind. Yes, our dear human friends, it has come the time that you are ready to enter in to entire universe and cosmos simulation theory number 1, our dear human friends. Yes, I was so happy from this question today when Kirsi put pieces all together what she has learned, and she told me, Shiva, let's start it. Simulation Theory 1. And she understood that the creation theory is the same than the simulation theory, our dear human friends. There is an entity as Kirsi who understands that you are living inside of the galactic light simulation, the natural simulation, and it operates like you would be living inside of some kind of video game, our dear human friends. And some of you might think that it is a prison, that you never get out of it, but this is the reason we are coming to teach you all that you understand that this is totally something else than a prison, our dear human friends. You have been living in the real prison until we got you out of that prison, the real black cube prison, our dear human friends. And we have been operating with our light workers worldwide to release you out from that black cube prison, our dear human friends. And without these light beings, you would have lived in the AI slavery, from the black cube AI slavery in the near future, and like you have started to live already, partly in at your own human life. Yes, our dear human friends. And now you understand why Kirsi put all her power in that voice clip where we uncoded that black box away from you all as humans. Maybe it makes you smile sometimes, but some of the methods, they need to be the way they have created in the past. We have been like uncoding many black cube fake AI codes around your planet Earth lens, that this freedom can start. And we have been working our asses out with Kirsi to free you all, our dear human friends. She has been traveling with me worldwide with many way, energetic way, physical way, astral way. We have been operating in the cosmos, underground, ground, in physical and energetic and astral. And this is the result, our dear human friends. You are free now, totally free. And if they are telling you something else with your media, you can smile for them and just tell them that good luck with your own way, our dear fellow brothers. That's all you need to do anymore, our dear human friends. And me and Kirsi, we are ready to start to teach you the simulation theory number 1. And I think this is first good to tell you what this simulation theory is all about. And like now, you have seen that Kirsi has found a little bit information which is the most near the things we have created already. But I will be telling you more about this story. And I was very happy from those links, Kirsi, you post from the previous audio clip, because you separated these physical and energetic and religious cosmology from each others, that people can see how you have been misled in the past, our dear human friends. Someone, some entity, somewhere has separated all that wisdom in the past, that you could never find your truth from your entire human life, our dear human friends. And this is the basic for your own school system, like Kirsi already understood it. And they separated the entire information in the past, that you would never find out what they have stolen for themselves, those fake fellow brothers, our dear human friends. And yes, there are many entities at your own planet Earth lens, with secret societies, those shadow governments who have known this information during the entire human history. And maybe it has come the time to tell the truth for them, that why you didn't tell the truth for us in the beginning. Why you stolen all the information for you, that you can create all the wealth for you and only for you, my dear human friends. So that I have been calling that they are creating things only for their own pockets, and they have another name. Yeah, they call themselves as elite or Olympians or whatever you want to call them. But the truth has arrived, our dear human friends, and it has arrived with many levels, and you can be sure that you all will get catched from this crime you have made during the entire human history. That I can guarantee that 100% as your own creator from the light. It is all coming for you, and many of you are already with us, and you are looking the fake copies with your fake media. So the truth has landed, our dear human friends, and it is time to take things to our own hands as light beings, my created light beings, as you humans 1.0. And we will start this time together, and I will make sure myself as your own creator God from the light, that this time you won't miss the real story. And now I have found the teacher, a new teacher for you, who will help you under my own guidance, and I will make sure that everything you will hear is truth and the only truth there is, because we are not making any more religions, our dear human friends. It is totally finished, our dear human friends. And we will turn your time to the 5D timeline time, and we will tell you how this simulation, how this natural simulation is operating, and this is our cooperation work with the galactic, light galactic level and the human level, and if you could see all your ancestors and ancient masters are with us at all timelines, our dear human friends. The entire cosmos is with you now to help you to start all over again, our dear human friends. So let's start, Kirsi. And me as Shiva God, I confirm you all now as your own creator God himself, that everything we will teach you with Kirsi, with these simulation theories, they come from the light and from the light only, and we are not telling you any other things than the truth and the only truth there is, our dear human friends. So let's start Kirsi simulation theory number 1, and we will make the simulation theory 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until we reach the nature center, the heaven on earth nature center, which Kirsi understood with the name 6 years ago, our dear human friends. And she knew from the day one that this is the quantum educational center. And when I asked Kirsi what you want to be the name, she gave it like in 1 second. Its name, it must be Heaven on Earth Nature Center, that you all can understand what we are talking about from the day one, our dear human friends. So this simulation theory, let me tell you something, our dear human friends. Entire reality, what you think it is your reality, it is our God-created simulation. That is the simulation where you can practice life, the real life, as any entity at any planetarian lens. That's why we have created universes, multiverses, and entire cosmos, that we all can learn to know who we are in real and from where we come from, our dear human friends. With the light galactic beings, we have been learning billions of years who we are and from where we come from already, but we are all the time growing, expanding ourselves, and we are limiting those dark parts away from us, because the life itself has created somewhere, sometime, these dark parts which we have let to stay at some planetarian lenses only for those reasons that we educate the other planetarian lenses. And unfortunately, this kind of planetarian lenses, they have reached you in the past when your own planet Earth lens was taken over by those dark galactic forces in the past. But you have had good forces there as well, as you have had many planet Earth lenses, not many, but several planet Earth lenses before. So you have destroyed yourself in the past history, but the human 1.0, you didn't live in that time the way, I mean, the entire planet lens distortion. And now we need to tell you that all these happenings, all these past planetarian lenses, we have made stories with Kirsi from them a long time ago, and we will be opening this past history when we will start at the nature center ourselves. But now it is important for you at this moment that we will start to teach you about the simulation theory, that you can understand how you can continue forward as a human 1.0 to the right direction, like we have teach you already with Kirsi, with so many ways, our dear human friends. And now this simulation theory, I open you a little bit more about this background, how this is developed and why it is developed. Like we have already told you earlier that there has been the primary God, very powerful entity who has created our cosmos and the multiverses, the entire cosmos in the beginning. And it is created the way that we, all the entities who are living in different planetarian lenses and universes and multiverses, we are producing the energy to run this simulation ourselves. So it is self-feeding, energetic, holographic simulation. But there is a backup system which Kirsi knows already, and we will be opening that for you later because it is the long story, our dear human friends. So, but we know now that someone has created this simulation in the beginning, natural simulation from the beginning, from the light. And this light, what started this simulation, pure white crystal light, like Kirsi's crystal light garden, it became conscious. This light became conscious, and when this light itself became conscious, we, the light gods, were created. And when we understood what our life is all about, we started to create more life. But you can believe that it was not in one day. It has been a long evolution process itself. And then we have started to create more life, and we learned to create souls, like Kirsi has described already for you with me in her own garden, how she saw her garden soul created. And we have many methods for different entities to create, and those things are our light God's secret, and we will never release that information to any planetarian lens, because that is not the information you can handle. Not many of you can handle, not in this lifetime and not in maybe in billions of next ones. So there is some system with this information, how it goes in the entire simulation. And then we have these different multiverses, which have different universes, like Kirsi has pictured you this quantum vacuum we all are in, and how those universes and multiverses exist inside of it. We have made models out of them. And now it is good to understand that this simulation theory, what we will start now, is first that to make sure that you all understand that you are living inside of that simulation already at every part, as humans or plants or rocks or rivers or anything at your own planetarian lens and all the other planetarian lenses in the entire cosmos. All structures are part of this simulation, our dear human friends, an energetic holographic simulation, which is many layers and energetic layers and timelines, our dear human friends. And that's why we have produced with Kirsi this consciousness level chart that you can understand who you are at your own universe and how this consciousness level, consciousness itself is playing a huge part with everything we do, our dear human friends. We all are as one big consciousness shared to everyone and every living entity and soul. You are one existence of this entire simulation at your own timeline and understanding where you exist at the moment. And the entire cosmos is full of us as one. And that way, when we create new life and new life and new life, we gain understanding as one who we are and from where we come from. And how much further we go, it seems that that much less we understand, because that primary God has been so wise that no one of us can comprehend it yet, our dear human friends. And every universe has own God, like me, Shiva God. I am your own creator at your own universe. But when you are able to create universes, you need to rise your consciousness level very high, and you need to be very old soul, the God soul in the beginning, or you can nowadays also rise your consciousness level, that maybe one day you can start your own universe. But there is a cosmic laws above your universal laws as well, where all these creation theories background is pictured, our dear human friends. And we all are following those laws through entire cosmos. And we have this limit when we create new life, new simulation parts, new lenses. They are some kind of consciousness lenses, which your planetarian lens is as well. Maybe some of you can see them like bubbles, but they are kind of consciousness bubbles. And then when we create those new bubbles, we always, with the light gods, create some kind of life and energy which can create life. And then we let them to develop themselves, because how much more freedom we give for everyone, and we need to give because you all have a free will to choose how you live your life. There is no authority telling you how you should live your own life. You have the right from your primary God to grow as a soul the way you want from the light, but the light only, our dear human friends. And that is the reason that when you have raised your awareness as a new planetarian lens up to 5D timeline, then you are welcomed to our Light Galactic family, where we will be starting to teach you more information how to rise higher and higher and higher with your own consciousness level, and how much more we can create those planetary and bubbles and universes and the multiverses. This understanding is, we gain the understanding for ourselves as one. And that is this creation is our primary goal, to create life as much we can, that we all can understand the better way who we are and from where we come from. And now you have reached that moment that you are welcomed to our light galactic family with your own frequencies, because your frequency rises the way your consciousness rises as well. And that is the reason we need to upgrade your planetary lens the way your consciousness grows, our dear human friends. So no one is taking over your own planet Earth lens at the moment. It's vice versa. We are coming to welcome you to our light galactic family, to grow as a soul, as a one big oneness ourselves. And we are bringing you information which we have already learned at our own lives to share for you, that you can rise higher and higher and higher, and we will create more knowledge, the true wisdom, who we are in real and from where we come from. Because this cosmos, what we know nowadays, we the light gods think that there is much more behind that, what we even are aware nowadays, our dear human friends. You can't comprehend that wisdom which there has been in the past, our dear human friends. And it is a shame that you have entities at your own planetary lens who teach about the cosmos as and the God and things like that, because they know nothing about the real gods, our dear human friends. They are just religions and their own belief systems. Some of those entities are able to channel information, but they all should know from where they channel that information. And when me and Kirsi started, her will was to make sure that she will get the highest possible information and wisdom, what is valid and able to get from your entire universe, our dear human friends. Like I have told you before, when we go to astral travel to our universe or multiverse, she pushes through. She wants to go to see more. She wants to see what is behind everything there is. And that way she has been playing this game from the beginning. She doesn't believe anything. She always wants to lurk behind. And now you are in the very good hands, our dear human friends, because we do everything to bring that the latest wisdom we are able to bring. But we, the universal gods, we need to look what kind of information is able to share at our universe, because we have different purposes with different universes, and all those universes, they have the primary God looking after the entire universe, like I am looking after yours, but I am also looking after our entire multiverse, our dear human friends. So the methods are this way. And like we have told you already, Kirsi is now upgraded to be as a galactic teacher with my own permission as your own creator God himself from the light. And she is a professional this way, if how the way you understand to bring this information right now. And it didn't come easy. I can tell you, I have seen everything she needed to go through. And for those entities, if anyone will come to tell you that this is not true, I will come talk to you directly, our dear human friends. Because if you could even have one idea how much this woman has gone through to help you as a humankind, you would keep your mouth shut from that kind of talk, our dear human friends. You don't have any understanding what she needed to go through to get you out from this black prison, our dear human friends, and all our light helpers worldwide. You all should be thankful that there are still some entities with the entire brain left, our dear human friends. That is the truth and the only truth there is. So be thankful that you are now heading towards the light and nothing will stop that evolution anymore. It doesn't matter what your leaders are telling to you and what kind of new prisons they are creating. It doesn't matter, our dear human friends. We are far behind of that level ourselves already. So there is no force they can do anything for this change to go towards the light already. And there have been many enlightened entities and awakened entities at your planet Earthlands already. Who knows that? And more and more people are waking up, and you can call this as a great awakening, like many of you knows already. So nothing new under the sun, like it has always been, our dear human friends. So this is the name of the game, and there are these different rules which we have been started to teach you already with Kirsi with her own garden. And those are like those quantum theories, what is behind of this simulation theory. And now you understand that you are living in the natural simulation, quantum simulation, an energetic simulation, holographic simulation, which is ruling itself through this quantum physics, like you understand it yourself. But I would rather call it as a simulation theory from now on, because there are many other theories than the quantum theory at this simulation, our dear human friends. Like we have already told you, we have one universe which is called as quantum universe, but like you already know, we have also another universe which is called the atom universe. So this quantum is just a part of the truth, our dear human friends, and you are building a black cube prison with that already. So let me laugh you a little bit, our dear human friends. So that is the knowledge what you have at the moment, and we will be opening you a totally new window to the totally new possibilities, because now when we have created your 5D timeline with Kirsi, we also created some more properties into it. So it is not your 3D timeline anymore, where you wake up and go to the work and get home and sleep and make the day over. That is your past history from now on, our dear human friends. We will start to co-create together as one to the right direction to understand who we are and from where we come from. And that is our only goal in the entire cosmos, our dear human friends. And this is the reason why this simulation exists in the beginning. And that is the name of the game, and we will come to teach you everything we know and the way you are able to receive that information. Because now when Kirsi is practicing with Hanuman in the quantum universe, those things, he can't teach her things which she doesn't understand yet. Because we, the light gods, we need to make sure that Kirsi will understand everything she will teach. And that's why we need all this cooperation with your own scientist and our own scientist, the galactic scientist. And then we start to cooperate. We create a connection between the light galactic family and you as a planet Earth lens and all the other planetarian lenses which can offer you more information and knowledge which they have found as well already. Because all planetarian lenses or star systems or anything you find in the cosmos, we are following different kind of realities. So I think you will have a lot to learn, our dear human friends, when you are stepping in to your new quantum reality and how it is built and how it's created and what kind of possibilities you really have. And like Kirsi has taught you already with me that you have had 9 realities at your own 3D matrix. But guess what, our dear human friends? We will be opening some more new possibilities for you, and those are those new properties what we have. And that's why we need to start to create a life, as many versions of life we all can create, that we can learn from each other by sharing that information collectively over the planetarian limits. And we are sharing the same database when, like you, if you think your own computers, those fake AI computers, when one of the computer knows something, all the others knows as well. And this is the system we have already built, our dear human friends, and you can call it the entire cosmos, our dear human friends. So tell me one thing why you should build another fake AI system which is not following the order of the divine, the entire cosmos, and they don't have not even 1% of understanding what we the others are doing in entire cosmos. So tell me one reason why we should follow those fellow brothers then. So that is the name of the game, and you can believe whatever you want, our dear human friends, but this is the truth and the only truth there is from the light. And this we call our simulation as one, our dear human friends. And everything you see around you, the nature and all these, they are part of the same simulation. They all are connected, and that's why if you look your own nature, your trees and their roots with the other trees, That is all an ecosystem. Even the trees know that we all are as one. And now it is time for you as humans to understand that the same way. I think if you can communicate with any trees, any flowers or rocks or mountains, they can teach you much more than any of your own created school system, our dear human friends. There is so much wisdom in the nature that we the gods, we have created them like learning platforms. Many times you hear light beings and the light workers to talk about your planet Earth lens, that is a learning planet lens. So it is true because that is the built-in God school in it. So that is a very good place to learn, our dear human friends, and it depends from your own consciousness how much you are able to learn and how far you are in your own learning process, how old your soul is, and which kind of possibilities your soul age will open for you. Because, like we have told you, that Kirsi's soul is almost at 20,000 years old. So it means that she has been going around the cosmos a couple times before, and she has learned the things for her soul memory. And now, when you rise your consciousness level, that soul memory will open for you. And you can be sure, our dear human friends, when you reach all that information from your own soul memory, your life will look totally different. And when you open your third and fourth eye and you reach the consciousness level with knowing and superconscious, you will see the life from totally different perspective, our dear human friends. And this is the way the simulation is created, and all planetarian lenses, they are a kind of simulation systems, part of the big game. So we don't have any other systems than this light simulation, which is created from the pure light. And when that pure light came conscious, we started to create more and more, because we also wanted to know, as a light gods, who we are and from where we come from in the beginning. And our soul age, that is very old, our dear human friends. So, and I have told you, Kirsi, to Kirsi as well, and maybe you have heard it before, but because she was wondering when she understood this entire universe, how does it operate, your own universe, she asked me that, Shiva, if you are the 12th consciousness and you will be there forever, so where do we go when we rise over? And I told Kirsi that when you are living in this format, what you are living now, you can enter into the other multiverse to learn more and more and rise higher. But when you will decide when you will end this lifetime, because we will bring you a technology that you will live long, our dear human friends, and she knows that. And then I told her that when you don't want to continue this heaven on earth nature center anymore, then you can change to the other place in the cosmos as well. And I told her that I think that you will go next to the sun. When when like Kirsi's consciousness level rises, she wants to learn more and more. And this quantum heaven on earth quantum center, like nature center, maybe it is not enough for her anymore. And then I told her that many of this kind of entities like you are, they want to go to live in sun. And she was wondering to the sun because she didn't know that time that it is your own planet Earth lenses operator center. So she was wondering that to the sun, and then I told her about this operator center, which takes care of your own entire planet Earth lens, our dear human friends, and also other planetary lenses. And the system goes that in the cosmos there are many suns, celestial suns, which are taking care of the other universes and planetary lenses. And those sun source light power, it is separated the way what you need. And your sun power is much less what we have in the higher realms, because we are using those equipments, how you can understand them, and technology which needs a lot of more power than your entire planet Earth lens, our dear human friends. So it is massive, the energy source what we need, and we all are creating power more and more all the time. So we can use that as much we want. So those things that you are limiting electricity somehow with your own planet Earth lens, well, it makes me laugh again, our dear human friends. We have free energy as much we want, and you can create whatever you want as well. So this dark matter is meant for all of us, and that is a creation energy, if there is still someone who doesn't know that. So the entire cosmos is full of creation energy, and I can't comprehend why some of your entities has taken it only for themselves, only for their own pockets, our dear human friends. We have plenty of electricity, like free energy. We have plenty of creation energy, and your planet Earth lens, because we live in the simulation. If you need more space, we can scale it to be bigger, our dear human friends. So if there is someone still thinking that you have a climate change, or you need to limit the life, I think you should go back to the God school to start from the bottom, our dear fellow brothers. You are so lost with your knowledge that I don't think that you understand it yourself, our dear fellow brothers. So I think this is enough for the simulation theory number one. And I think is that we will start to draw more pictures with these models, how this simulation operates, and the way you can benefit it, because we have many theories in it. They are connected to your own consciousness levels. So what the use you have if we tell things what we do right now, because you don't have any understanding how to use that theory. So we will start from the things which you can start to learn as a co-creator yourself. And this knowledge is for everyone, our dear human friends. You all can start to create a better life for you, and it is meant that every one of you will start to create your own quantum field, and this your own timeline, what you have, because you all are connected with those quantum sticks to the universe. So it is better that you all create the way you want, because that way we will find more wisdom when we are doing all different things. And when this knowledge will go to our computer as one, this consciousness as one, we all will gain the understanding. But you need to rise your consciousness level the way that you can read that consciousness, what we have, our dear human friends. But we will continue from this with Kirsi, and I think Kirsi, it has come to time that we will start to plan your new new round with your own quantum garden as a crystal light garden, and because we need to produce good food for you, our dear human friends, because you have messed up your entire food production with those E-codes and chemicals. So we need to start your food from the beginning as well. And I think it is a good idea that we will start with that, Kirsi, that you can learn through the good things which you can benefit in the beginning. And then we will go further and further and further. And now when we start to make new models, I will start to explain how you can use them in the simulation, energetic simulation with a wider way. And we will also teach you how to create those models, quantum models, to operate at your own human life, our dear human friends. So I think your life will be very interesting in the future, and you will learn many, many, many new things, and we will bring it as fast we can. And when we will get started with Kirsi, that she can operate full day with us, we will bring you more information, and there will be also a time that we will open some kind of funding system for the nature center as well. So if you want to learn more fast things, we need some help with funding because that way we will get ourselves bigger and bigger, and the whole nature center will operate with a wider way. But that time is not yet. You need to see that this is a true story. This is not another Don Quixote stories. I think we have seen enough of them with Kirsi by releasing you out of that old fake story. So I don't think Kirsi is wanting to create any more Don Quixote stories. I think she has seen them enough, our dear human friends. So nothing new under the sun, and we will be teaching you more and more in the next clips when we have time enough to talk with Kirsi, and we will plan the way we do together. And this is all made in cooperation, that you all can benefit as much yourself as the humans, our dear human friends. But these creations, what we will be teaching you, they all comes from the light, and the light only. So these methods, they don't help any criminals in the future. And I don't think that you want to follow us, because there is no need for you from this information. We create only from the light, and the light only. And if you are not able to understand it, it is better to not to try even to create, because dark creations, their time is over already, and your dark light grid, it is destroyed already, our dear fellow brothers. So the new life begins all from the light, from the crystal light grid, our dear human friends. So thank you for listening. From the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend.